Alrighty, it is time for the Final Fantasy XIV Online. So, Tulio Lol. Gotta be a Disciple of War. Blue Quest. Alrighty, one last hurrah. One last hurrah. The expedition messenger casts his gaze expectantly about the harbor. It's quick got new. Just the woman I was after, as it happens. Old Kettenram tasked me with finding you. Says he's got a proposition for you. Stay right there. I'll go fetch him. Okay. Apologies for calling you like this, but I was hoping we could parlay before ye took leave of Tulio Lol. What might one mean of that? I'll cut right to the chase. I want you to board for me final expedition. Oh yeah. Before I get into the particulars, allow me to spin a quick yarn. Okay. These days, any Eorzean sailor worth their salt bound for a Turalal take the established route and skirt the southern Indigo Deep. But back when maps of the realm were nothing but blank parchment past Vilbrand, all we had were the allure of the horizon to guide us. Most of me fellow explorers weighed anchor and cut a course due west, heading straight for adventure. Alas, most were lost to the waves. Me crew and I reached Tyrol on account of us dragging northward and avoiding the same treacherous waters that claimed them. That stretch of the deep came to known as Shade's Triangle. I had a notion to solve its mysteries on behalf of me fallen comrades, but after arriving on these shores, it was the land, not the sea, that promised adventures anew. Once I settled here and disbanded the expedition, I never did get the opportunity. Oh yeah. Then I crossed paths with a certain realm-renowned adventurer and began to wonder. Something told me that with your help, I'd finally shed light on the mystery of those accursed waters. So how about it? Will you join this old explorer on one final jaunt? I guess. It'll be my honor. Knew I could count on you. Truth be told, even before Golol Jaja asked me to watch over Kawana and Wuklamat, I feared I'd never sail again. Any road, I sensed the pair were wise to me worrying, so I laid it all bare. I just want to try something. Let me... Hey, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. As you say, the mystery of Shade's triangle has haunted you since. The region of which you speak is an impediment to trade with foreign nations. Any efforts to unravel its secrets would ultimately benefit Tuliolal. Oh yeah. Sounds like it might be the last chance you get, especially if you're hoping to get Squig involved. Besides, Papa would turn in his grave if we barred his old friend from one final voyage. I say follow your heart. Hi, Tanqua. I'm sure you'll be wanting more details, but I'd like to set sail sooner rather than later. Let's reconvene once we've put a few moms between us and the harbor. The ship is ready and waiting. Had her sent over from Limsa, especially. When you're ready, speak with Afangamir over on the pier. I was gonna say port. Hey buddy. Square, I presume. I Ketsaram told me all about you. The name's Alfagamir, navigator by trade. They say Shade's Triangle is wrecked with storms year-round, but a closer look at the charts will tell you that isn't strictly true. For a brief season, the sky is clear and the sea is calm, hence why the old explorers eager to weigh anchor. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're wary of clambering onto this little rowboat. We're not rowing all the way to Shade's Triangle, a vessel waiting out beyond the shallows. Any road, when you're good and prepared to leave, just say the word. I'm ready. Ready to plot a course for waters unknown, are ye? Yeah. Don't know whether to respect your medal or question your sanity, but welcome aboard. Shade's Triangle, here we come. Right on. Plain sailing thus far. Might be time to talk about our destination. Shade's Triangle is a churning mess of storms, so every time a vessel goes missing in the region, most blame the treacherous conditions. But hear this: there are records of the last ship seeking to chart those waters, and the message they relayed to the escort is passing strange. Conditions fair, crescent-shaped isle signed in vicinity. Sighted in vicinity, sorry. Potential safe haven during storms, attempting to make landfall. Okay. They never made it back to port, despite the calm seas. folks have taken the calling the island the occult crescent ever since. They said it's naught but a shifting mirage that claims the lives of all who sight it. Everybody on board knows the risks involved on a voyage like this, but there ain't nothing like the thrill of the unknown to trump good sense. Aye, the whiff of mystery and the promise of new discoveries hard to resist. Am I right in thinking the same applies to you, adventurer? Yeah, you could say that. Anyhow, why don't you get acquainted with the rest of the crew? Yeah. I'll be here checking the charts. Once you've got the measure of the folks risking their hides along with you, come and find me. Boogie. Welcome in everyone on TikTok, how y'all doing? Today we are hopping on to Final Fantasy XIV Online, and we are having fun with the new update that just dropped today called, it says 7.25, and it is regarding the occult crescent. This ain't my first trip to these waters. I've sailed close to shades I triangle to survey the weather many a time. Only on the clearest days, when the sea is flat as glass, do you get a glimpse of the isle? It looks unremarkable from a distance, but that's exactly what the poor bastards who went missing must have thought. Never did pluck up the courage to take a closer peek, curious as I was. Man was very curious. Bam, 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 bam. Why is that not working? There we go. But when I heard Ram was leading an expedition into the heart of the triangle, I signed right up. Don't get me wrong, I've still got my reservations, but when I think of whatever's waiting for us in those waters, it's the excitement that wins out. Alright, Expedition Secretary. My grandfather once sailed with Ram. He was right there with him when they first made landfall on Tyrol. But it wasn't Tyrol they were aiming for. They left Eorzea westward bound for Higashi. They didn't count on a great big continent lying between them and their destination. Once they were ashore, they soon forgot all about the Far East. Eventually, my grandfather settled, and here I am, 3 generations later. By all accounts, journeying with Ram is life-changing. I mean that in the best possible sense, of course. You're kind of biased, really. Expedition Prospector. This isn't some foolhardy treasure hunt, no. Solving the Isle's secrets will be more worth than any glittering trinkets. And if we can open up safe passage to the island, there's potential to establish a permanent landing. Just imagine the boon to foreign trade that would bring, all of which is to say there's more at stake here than lining our pockets. And finally, the provisioner. There's no telling what awaits us on the island, which is why we've enlisted the help of experts and artisans to supply our crew. There's one fellow we're all wishing we'd steered clear of, though. After we left port, I caught the crazed fool trying to launch one of the lifeboats. We managed to lock him in the hold, but the Vidral set about drinking all the rum in sight. In the end, we tied him up and stuffed him in one of the barrels he drained dry. Oh my god. Holy shit, is maintenance over? Yes, sir. Welcome in RXTJ. How are you? How are you doing? Looks like you got a good chat with the crew. Yeah. That's the thing with seafaring. A close-knit crew is indispensable out on the open sea. I know there's talk about me feats in reaching Tyrol, but in truth, I couldn't have done it without me fellow explorers. Whether the wind takes... not great, just got back from work after 9 days off, so I am suffering. Oh my god. Hope you're doing fine too. I'm doing good. Whether the wind might take us, I consider it my duty to get us all there and back in one piece. One Piece? No. Right, we'll be entering Shade's Triangle any moment now. Look sharp. Alrighty, here we go. Land ho! What do you call me? Hold steady, we sail straight for her. Aye aye. At least you're home just in time to actually, like, hop on the game, which is cool. But yeah, it's very unfortunate after 9 days of not being at work, now you've had to go to work. Gasp. It's gone. Huh? Where's that blasted island? We just had it in our sights. Land spotted off the starboard stern. Huh? What? What? Don't tell me we had careened right past it. I work from home, so I can pretty much stay logged in watching Limbs of Drama. Oh my god. Makes work a little but more bearable. Get this Hulk turned around. What's it vanish from us again? Has it gone again? You're joking. Yep. Lost sight of the darn thing again. Shifting Mirage was right on the money. If the isle itself was moving, the waves be surging right off the bulwark. This is no natural phenomenon. Something's messing with our perception. Well, so everyone, I am on Aether Midgard Somer. Deserved or not, onward we sail. Who are you talking to? What the hell is that? NA servers? Yeah. It is on the NA data center. A strange voice, you say? I didn't hear a thing. Oh fuck. What in the... I lost control of the rudder. It's like something's reeling us in. Gods. We're moving sideways, oh fuck. Land ho! Couldn't be the island, could it? Oh, there's a mist. We're misting it, boys. Oh, we're here. We made it. How's the Hulk looking? Hulk? Wow, Hull looking. No obvious damage, but the ship's struck fast. Almost as if we've dropped anchor. Perfectly docked, without a single scratch. There isn't a helmsman alive who could have managed that. I fear she'll end up like that if we try and shift her. That's why we stay here. I reckon we were brought here by some arcane trickery. Trapped too, most likely. Heh. Magicked right to our destination. Quite the stroke of luck, if you ask me. Well, there's nothing for it but to get this expedition underway. And here we are. The voice you heard on the ship. I'm starting to wonder whether that wasn't some kind of summons. I'm glad to have you with us, regardless. As for the isle itself, I'd assume it was uninhabited. Certainly wasn't expecting to come across this phantom village. Like as not, there's some sort of ward encompassing the island to keep us here. That said, there's a chance ethereal currents could circumvent the ward. Assuming you can tap into one. Any road, as much as I'd like to gather the crew and get stuck in, we'd better secure the perimeter first. One second. Oh, and I thought I'd give you a journal to jot down your findings along the way. Thank you. I think there's more than a few old folks, a few folks out there who'd appreciate a record of your exploits here. Fill those pages and give them something to sink their teeth into. Like, guy, please. I'm gonna restart this program. Alright, hopefully we're fine now. If you wish to return to Tulialol at any point during the expedition, interact with the ethereal current by the moored ship. The corresponding current at high tide harbor facilities travel back to the occult crescent. Okay. Dude, why? Why are you fucking lagging? The cult record is now available under collection in the duty section of the main menu. New entries of prominent terms and characters will be available to the record as you explore the occult crescent. Oh, hey buddy. The Phantom Village. A catamaran scans the empty settlement with weary eyes. Oh yeah. Odd. Not a single soul about. No use pondering though. We'd better take a look around while Avangim stands guard. Bro, everything's lagging. What? Close out of that. No use pondering though, we better take a look around. As long as the ship's safe, so are all the provisions on board. And that means one less worry while we're getting our bearings. It's still lagging, bro. Hold please. Let me know if you find anything of interest. Bro, why? Why do you keep on fucking up? Just be nice, please. Stop freezing on me. See, you're doing it now. Oh my god. Alright, we're turning off the PNG tour because it's just lagging like crazy for whatever goddamn reason. Likely carved by skilled hands, this aether-infused stone exudes a faint glow. It is unclear whether the stone emits light naturally or if some internal mechanism is causing the illumination. Oh yeah. And I can't mount. Oh, you bitch. foliage choking the building and the overall state of decay suggests it has been abandoned for some time, left to the mercy of the elements. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. Hope you all are having a great day. It's a survey point. Survey. Oh, almost. 2 shipwrecks are visible in the eerie still bay. No doubt once crewed by brave sailors seeking the inner reachings of Shade's Triangle. Judging from the orientation, the vessels must have sunk while attempting to leave the island. There is no telling whether the souls on board were also lost to the waves. Now I can jump. Yeah. I'm guessing you're no closer to solving the Isle's mysteries either. Anyhow, this building in particular took me interest. I managed to force the lock. I don't want you to think I make a habit of breaking locks and general skullduggery, other than when strictly necessary, of course. Shall we take a look inside then? Then let's take a look inside, shall we? The mouse. Sarcophagus, do you reckon? I wouldn't get closer if I was you. I sense arcane trickery afoot. These candles aren't being kept alight by natural means, that's for damn sure. Oh. You right? Yeah, just as a thought. Experience tells me this is tells me a ward like this will have us jumping through hoops to dispel it. Only he deserved melee claim. Let me see what I can do. Not sure which is more confounding mystery, the magic touch or this godforsaken rock we're standing on. Hello, Phantom. Oh. This little guy. Little Tomberry. Ah. Thoroughly refreshed and raring to go. And who might you two be? Wasn't expecting the common tongue. You take me for some benign fool. Ah, but perhaps a valid superstition given my current form. You stand before the archive, the very definition of erudition. Now hurry up and introduce yourselves. I'm the warrior of light and darkness. Oh, Squig, is it? Those keen, searching eyes of yours. Clearly you have an inquisitive mind like no other. Save my own, that is. I'm Keteram, an explorer hailing from Limsa Lominsa. We're here on an expedition backed by the nation of Tulio Lal. Limsa Lo what now? Tulio Lal? I visited each of the 12 city-states and learned all there is to know about their people and cultures, but those names ring unfamiliar. To think a whole nation would elude me. Tell me, when exactly was this Tulio Lal founded? The 7th astral era? I moved to the island to avoid spreading the affliction that left me to see, as you see, and promptly fell into a deep slumber. If memory serves, such a plague... Oh. What the fuck? If memory serves, such a plague swept the realm at the end of the 5th astral era. But that mean you'd been asleep for more than 1,500 years. That would explain why I feel so well rested. Now that I'm awake, I should very much like to see what has become of the Isle. I certainly don't recall the memorial fountain being so begrimed with algae. Perhaps you do speak the truth. And the strange ether I sense pervading the island, could it be a ward of sorts? The noggin's still foggy after that eons-long slumber. There was a time where I knew all kinds of things. The name of every battle, the weight of all the riches in the world to the ones. I was a wise old man, a gushing font of knowledge. Say, I could be a real boon for your expedition once I get up to speed. I shall join you for your endeavors. Let's venture forth onto this mysterious isle. What game is this? Isn't that a Tomberry? Yes, that is a Tomberry. This game is Final Fantasy XIV Online. And welcome on in, Edward. How are you? Seeing as there's nothing in this settlement out to kill us, I think it's time we get the crew ashore and earning their keep. I'll be right back. Hopefully we can learn more about the Isle from our newfound co-conspirator. Hello, Mr. Archive. Unfamiliar territory. The Archive yearns to make sense of the situation. He's back. Would you care to elaborate upon what brought you here? So this isle lies in the heart of Shade's Triangle, and many a ship has gone missing in these waters. You'd be correct. You mentioned the wrecks out in the bay. It's not unreasonable to think some of those sailors would have made it ashore. Why did no one try to wake me? They probably took one look at you and sealed the sarcophagus back up. No, the door to your chamber was tightly barred. But your burly companion was able to force the lock. I dare say younger, swarthier sailors would have even less trouble getting that door open. A ridiculous notion. I may be old, but I'm swift and springly. I'd have been up and about in a flash if they had so much shifted the coffin lid. You mean to imply that someone summoned you here? Clearly, it wasn't me. I've been sound asleep for the last few millennia, give or take. What a tantalizing conundrum. We simply must get to the bottom of this. Very. Hey, buddy. Is it knowledge you seek? What manner of creature is this? A familiar, methinks. Looks like the fairies employed by Nymphian scholars of Eld. Was it you who summoned her? Me? Preposterous. I would have summoned something more statuesque. How rude. My name is Iris, and I certainly wasn't called forth by a wizened little wretch like you. Oh, shit! Oh, kill him. What? Wizened? You mean wise, you petulant little whelp. Honestly, who would have ever summoned a companion so lacking in manners? I know exactly what I meant, and you, sir, are lacking in wisdom. A seal has been placed upon your worldly knowledge, thus preventing its use. You can only speak of that which the Lith individual over here has seen and learned firsthand. Is that so? Well, that explains why I can't muster the faintest mode of magic. I tried to heal myself earlier, to no avail. Centuries of sleep on that cold stone slab really took its toll on my lower back. And enough of you and your aching bones. Iris, where's your master? Let me try a different tag. Why were you summoned here? I don't know. Looks like someone else has had their knowledge sealed away. If I'm wizened and lacking wisdom, then you're naught but an unfamiliar. Oh, kill him. I'll tell you one thing. The fairy was steeped in the same aether permeating the island. As I surmised, there's a strange ward covering the isle in its entirety. No doubt the ships in the bay were caught in its pull. Well, wards can't just cast themselves, meaning someone's responsible for those poor souls who perished in Shade's Triangle. Methinks our focus ought to be finding out what we can about the individual. And let's not forget that strange voice you keep hearing. For all we know, it could be connected in some way. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, never mind. Anyway, right. Let's go speak with Joffrey over yonder. You gotta have a word on progress at the base camp. Right over there. Hello, Mr. Joffrey. Let me through. Damn. You'll be pleased to hear the preparations are well underway. I sent the advance party to scout ahead while the ship's being unloaded. They've already found an ideal spot to stay for rays from into the island's southern reaches, and are setting up camp as we speak. When you're ready to head out, just say the word. Once you're out in the field, you'll have to speak with Kedaram and decide how to proceed. The support crew will be stationed here in town. Be sure to avail yourself of their services if you're in need. And if you're after a weaponsmith, word is we hired a truly remarkable craftsman for the expedition. Judging by his reputation, he'll soon have your weapons honed to deadly perfection. And here he is. Oh? Can I see him? No? Okay. Hello. I'm doing good. The smithy will be set up over yonder. Do drop by if you're interested. Huh? Only found 3 so far. Well, that's all from me. Give me a shout when you're ready to make for the encampment. A cold crescent south horn now accessible. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Alright, let's go and accept this quest over here real quick. It's on a hunt for a missing weaponsmith. That rum-ailed retrobate. Would be surprised if we found him floating in the sea. Oh, I've need of the smithy, do you? I'm afraid we ain't up and running yet. Truth be told, the weaponsmith we hired bolted before we could finish setting up shop. A master of his craft, by all accounts, but he's been nothing but trouble since he's set foot on the ship. Kept trying to escape, so we threw him in the old. Our woes didn't end there, though. He drank most of the booze we'd brought along for the expedition, I tell you. But I tell you, the bugger was half pickled by the time we hauled him out. Any road, the bastard's now gone and disappeared. This fellow you speak of sounds vaguely familiar. Oh, he is. Eh? Either y'all had made acquaintance with the scoundrel, or Eorzean's home to more cantankerous weaponsmiths than I thought. Needless to say, there aren't many folks willing to sail for Shade's Triangle. While we were scratching around trying to find someone, a certain enterprising woman put us in touch. They say there ain't a finer weaponsmith alive today, but he drinks like a sailor on shore leave, and is up to his neck in debt. He signed up for the expedition to settle his dues. Yep, sounds like the guy that I know. Any road, he can't have gotten far. It's not like there's any way off this rock. If he's as good as they say, I reckon that he'll be a boon for you adventuring. Keep your eyes peeled. If you run into a shirtless, rum-soaked good-for-nothing by the name of Geralt, yep, he's back, baby. Yeah. Tell him to come see me. Alright, what next? Gotta go find him. There he is. Geralt! Mr. Rivia! Hey buddy. You been drunk or what? Not a drop of rum to be had in this bloody ghost town. There was no mention of Shade's Triangle when I signed the goddamned contract. Talk about false bloody pretenses. More fool me for trusting that wily harridan, eh? Who the hell's there? Oh, bugging me. Can't I do one bleeding job without you showing your ugly mug? Bro, you know me. Shut up. That said, there's never a dull moment when us two team up. Exactly. How about we finish the job sharpish and get us this desolate rock, eh? You must have had your hard time coaxing him back. Apologies for all the trouble. No, there was no issues. Right, with the smithy up and running, it's high time you started earning your keep. Listen here, do you really think I'm going to sully your hammer and tongs knocking out work any village smith with half a brain could handle? No, nothing less than nigh impossible feats. Oh, genius, stoke me fire these days. Says the impotent sot who drank the old dry, racking up more depth in the process. You're hardly in a position to dictate terms. Oh my god. Though it does seem daft to fork over eye-watering sums to some Eorzean's finest weaponsmith, only to have him forging plain old swords and shields. Nah, he knows his work, trust. Any ideas, adventurer? How about you let him do his work? I'm sure Eorzean's finest weaponsmith has his own ideas. He does, as a matter of fact. A divinish a new means of refining weapons and armor. I'm gonna help notice all the aether permeating the place. We're gonna tap into that somehow. Of course, I need raw materials. Some magic warped ore from the Isle should do just the trick. If it's all you're after, our surveyors will soon be conducting a preliminary excavation. Is that all you need to start? No. Hardly. If that were the case, any old fool could do the job. Magical properties can be fleeting and elusive. Without a means to properly harness the ether, there's every chance the ore will degrade in the process. So you'll require something else besides raw materials. Any inkling as to what might that be? Sometimes a foul beastie in the throes of death will leave behind a crystallized chunk of their life essence. I've used the stuff in the past, and while it ain't exactly common, I'd wager you'll find it on this bastard rock. Not that it's unique to the island, mind. I'm sure you'll find it elsewhere too. Does this mysterious crystal have a name? Indeed it does. Demia trauma. No! Thanks for providing the spark our weaponsmith needed. Looks like he's committed to fulfilling his contractual duties, at the very least. Say, how do you feel about handling the fiend-felling part of the gambit? While you're out acquiring the Demiat hammer, I'll see how amendable Geralt is to helping out the smithy. To helping around the smithy. I reckon that there's a reasonable division of labor. I don't want to get that part. I want to go mine. But fine. Phantom weapons, a sage of arcane might. Oh yay. Demiat can be obtained from fates and critical encounters on the occult crescent's south horn. It can also be obtained from fates in other regions. These fates are Ukapacha, Kozamauka, Yaktel, Shaloni, Heritage Found, and Living Memory. Yippee, fates, woo. Alright. Off we go. Journey to the occult crest. Occult crescent, even. In we go! Alright, let's see how big this bitch is. Occult Crescent, South Horn. I assume that with the first one being called South Horn, well, this one being called South Horn, sorry, I assume that there's probably going to be like East Horn, West Horn, and North Horn. If they were to like add more, that is. Because that would kind of make sense, to be fair. You attune yourself to an Ethernet shard and now have access to the Isle's Ethernet. Additional shards can be found across the occult crescent. Attune to them to facilitate faster travel throughout the island. Buggy. Hey buddy. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better location to stage an expedition than this. And to think we'd even find something akin to an aetherite. When in luck, there'll be a few more dotted around the island to avail ourselves of. Make sure you tune to this one before leaving camp. Speaking of leaving, our advance party scouted the area and brought back a few bits and bobs of interest. The archive was appraising the cache, but he soon scarped it off and started poking around a heap of rubble. We better see what he's up to. Woogie. Hey buddy, there you are. I've got something crystalline to show you. My hand. Aha, just as I thought. Because you laid eyes on the crystal, I was able to tap into my wealth of learning on the topic. This sealed knowledge business is awfully frustrating, I must say. What I handed you was a soul shard from the 5th Astral Era. Contained within is a phantasmal record of arcane arts and combat disciplines pioneered by the 12 city-states of Eld. I'm sure the methods you modern combatants employ are far more refined than those of my day. Nonetheless, you might benefit from learning the old ways of waging war. Under normal circumstances, I'd find myself a soul shard and fight alongside you, but I can't access what's inside. Thwarted again by the seal that is a diminutive little scallywag spoke of. Given that you were summoned here especially, I dare say you'll have no trouble using it. However, go on, try affixing it to your garb. Okay. Phantom jobs unlocked. The soul shard in your possession gives you access to 3 phantom jobs: Phantom Knight, Monk, and Bard. These supplementary jobs can each be selected via the phantom job window while on the occult crescent. Selecting a phantom job enables the use of job-specific phantom actions. Phantom actions are displayed on the phantom action panel, from which they may be selected for execution. Much like other actions, phantom actions can be registered to your hotbar. You're currently a phantom freelancer. Select your phantom job from the window to proceed with the expedition. Speak with the expedition advisor here at the base camp or Joffrey in the Phantom Village to learn more about the occult crescent. I see. Look, he bouncing. He bouncing. Alright, change phantom job. Let's do Bard. Excellent. It would seem you've managed to interface with the soul shard. There's one caveat. I believe it will only work within the confines of the island's ward. Nonetheless, as you accumulate more knowledge, you seem to be able to draw more on potent techniques. What's more, I don't think that's the only soul shard in the island. I'm positive you'll acquire others on your travels. The more you possess, the greater the array of ancient techniques you will have at your fingertips. While I shan't keep you from your excursions any longer, though you'd better speak to the imposing lass over there before you depart. Okay. Hey girl, hey. These walls have seen better days, but they're solid enough. As long as we secure the entrances, the camp will be safe while y'all are out roaming the isle. Roaming's all well and good, but we'll need a firm plan of action if we're to make any headway. Before you leave, let's consider our approach. Bye, bitch. Knowledge. Seems to me the more we learn about the island, the further we get from unraveling its secrets. There's a voice only you can hear. The island-wide ward. The seal on the archive's knowledge. That fairy familiar and her master. Not to mention that finding a settlement on such a remote island is passing strange to begin with. But before we get to satisfying our curiosity, we have a more pressing concern to address. Safety. Our crew is perilous, yourself included, but I've seen negligence and lack of preparation lay low the finest explorers. Which is why I intend to thoroughly appraise the threats lurking beyond these walls. As our resident freelancer extraordinaire, I want you to fell 3 different species of fiend, and share your findings from each encounter. At the very least, it'll be an opportunity to test that crystal of yours. Provide me with any information you gather. The more you see and share, the more we chip away at that blasted seal. Fine by me. Now, question. Let's see. No, I'm dead. Fuck. By 1%. What? Thanks. There's an armor over there. Oh, I don't even need to kill the armor. God damn it. I'm such a dummy dum dum. There we go. Uh-oh. How did you hit me? That's not very nice. Alright, let's try again. Critical engagement. Oh, that is too far. I don't think that would actually be able to do it, mainly because of the fact that I haven't gotten into the area yet. Server point. Oh. A treasure coffer? Heavy materia. Hell yeah. Is this Bodger? No, this is called Occult Crescent, which is essentially the Dawn Trail Bodger. But it essentially has like the same mechanics in a way, where like you have like your own XP. If you die, you lose that XP, or like if you res from death. I'm gonna need to play more then. I kind of stopped playing because of school. Gotcha. Hey man, life comes first. That's all I gotta say. Ow. Let me in, please. The chocobos are back, oh no. Oh. I don't think I should be here. Oh no. We're dying today. When was the last time? When was the last time that you played, Erica? If you don't mind me asking. That's a big dino. No, please, no. Leave me alone. I've got 2 more to go. Flopper. Bobber. There we go. And I'm missing 1 more, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Wanderer's Haven. And I think that right there is my way in. Guabo, 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 guabo. Alright, all aetherites are required. Back up to base camp. Dispatch those fiends and share your findings, that you may partake of my unsealed wisdom. You encountered a whole herd of Garula. It's rare indeed to see such notoriously territorial creatures band together. Mayhap it's a regional adaptation. Let's see, you also vanquished a flying lizard and a bandersnatch. The former are known for their treetop nests, and the latter are often found prowling mountainous regions in search of prey. I'm no naturalist. They don't sound like species you'd normally find on an island such as like this. I suppose someone could have transported them here, but why go to all that trouble? I can answer that, or at least I could, were it not for that vexatious seal. In other words, we're relying on Squig to document what she finds on her travels. Honestly, I'm starting to think Iris wasn't far off the mark about you. Run far and wide, Squig. Help me unseal my vast reserves of knowledge, and thus prove this lumbering clod wrong. To start, I want you to visit the ruins visible due south of the encampment and examine their architectural motifs. I look forward to hearing your account. Boogie. In order to undertake the subsequent quest, you must unlock relevant entries in the occult records. Knowledge level up, yippee! What did the runes divulge? Don't spare a single detail. Oh, my noggin's awash with unlocked knowledge. The structure you explored sounds to me like an Amdapori keep. The mages of Amdapor are famed for having developed white magic, with its focus on restorative and purifying arts. It was in the depths of such bastions that they honed their arcane craft. But ancient Amdapor was located in the present-day Twelves Wood. I've never heard tell of their people stricken out this far into the Indigo Deep. A keep of that size must have required a sizable workforce. The Amdapori were renowned for their use of life-imbued statues, in construction and defense. I dare say the structure you surveyed was built by such stone familiars. I sense I know a great deal more, but alas, the seal prevents me from expounding further. Might you revisit the ruins and retrieve a sample of the stoneworth? Probably something imbued with aether. In the heart of the keep, there ought to be a ceremonial chamber where they would have brought their creations to life. A magic chunk of masonry from such a place would surely suffice. Buddy. So like, why can't I? Do I just have to stand here and wait? Yo, no shot. That's fucking whoops. Oh my god, it is. God damn it, Twitch. Okay. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Ow. Yo, someone's here! Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I go under. No, knockback, sorry. Now go under. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's not cool. Let's do this just in case. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna do a lion. You're gonna do a knockback. You're gonna do a thing. Yep. Then they're gonna do a knockback. They're gonna do a under, and you're gonna do an under. God damn it. This is so cool. Alright, under line. Knockback. Okay, so under. Oh. I thought that guy was under. And that guy over there was lying. No, buddy. You son of chicken. Alright. What's even in it? What do you mean? There's a small pig. Look at him. Look at him, there's a small pig. Pig out. Can somebody res me, please? Can somebody res me, please? I need to be resed. Oh. So that was a lot of rewards. We got tombstones and we got enlightenment silver pieces. Oh. Ranger soul shard. Yummy rock. I actually gotta go hither to do two things. There's already another CE, oh my god. That's a CE, right? Yeah. Right, ball of fire. Phantom XP and knowledge. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Help. 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 Help me. Leave me alone. Oh. Damn. Shout. Thank you. Alright, I need to go back to camp real quick. Because apparently my lunch is ready. Okay, alright, I will be back. And we're back. On the fan tree. Already. Ankle Buster. Fetch me a sample of Aether imbued stone from the ruins you visited earlier. That ought to aid in unlocking more of my knowledge. A day. Oh, a fine sample indeed. I can feel the shuttered chambers of my mind creaking open. In short, it was not the Amdapori who built those structures. You mean to say it was the work of their familiars? You're half right. The residual magics within this stone are the same I felt emanating from Iris. I thought Iris was Nimian. As you reckon whoever summoned her could also command Amdapori golems? Indeed. We're dealing with an individual rivaling my own considerable talents. Unfortunately, I cannot access the rest of my knowledge considering the matter. I'm afraid it will require more fieldwork on your part, my friend. And considering all we have seen thus far, there are doubtless signs of other civilizations here on the island. See if you can't find the ruins of 3 distinct civilizations out there. That should prove a sufficient sample size. Damn, 2,500 knowledge. Hell yeah. Knowledge level up. Alright, where to next? Let's go to the CE. And now we wait. It's Director Fury, no! Here we go. Company of Stone. That's a lot of stone. Somebody just said wood. What? What do you mean by that? Oh, there's more. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Come on. Aha. Oh. What even killed me? Thank you. More. Come on, bro. Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Why? Oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh yeah. Ooh. Righty. Uh-oh. 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 Oh fuck. Not this way. Fuck, I'm dead. Right. You just stationary? You are. Fuck. Could be in the cleaner. Oh hey! Hey, AoE. And it shortens the arena. Yippee. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I died. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay. Ow. That wasn't a rage circle, you big dumb idiot. He's in the glimmer, but it died. Oh, fuck. Okay. Been chilling. This way. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm dead. Yep. Fuck. Okay. Guess that works. Yeah, I'm on the correct side. Hell yeah. Berserker Soul Shard. see. Oh yeah, we've got a new ability, or a new job. Oh. You're kidding me. After everybody went through, I got hit. Thank you. Oh, survey point. 21. Goddamn. Oh. Those are some big dudes. And if I'm not careful, they will rearrange my butthole. So, I'm not gonna. Oh. Shout. Pause. Splat. God damn it, dude. Fuck you, little bro. I heard. Thanks. What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? Screw that, I've been bolstered too. Sort of glowing. Is it? No? With extreme prejudice. Oh, it's a rock and roller. Oh, there's a lot more robots. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, uh-oh. Whoa. I know no one like that. Oh. Oh. Oh fuck. I'm dead. Let it. Ah. Those exclamation marks, I'm scared. Okay. No longer scared. Oh. No. Yippee. Uh-oh. No. Thank you, Razor. The instant res is insane. Oh, okay. Ow. No, why? Oh, bro. Can't believe red comment turned into a fucking pot. Yeah. So real. That was actually pretty fun. If I don't die as often. Trey's locked in. Or is it this shit that should be starting soon? Alright, we're gonna leave because it's the boy. Don't. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Gerald. Oh, do I need 3? Not just 1? Damn. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need some more. Raw. So I'm gonna wind up fat there, nice. No, bird. Leave me alone. Okay. Leave me alone. Oh, fuck. You fat bitch. Help. Somebody help me. Ah. Ba 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 do do. Do 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 do. Oh. Da, 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 da. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no. Whoa. No, how? Oh my god, there's a fucking chameleon minion. Okay, this is where we're gonna attack the ones in the middle. Oh. Yippee. Over here. Oh. Oh, bloop. Oh, chat, just so y'all are aware as well, I did make a bit of offline progress on Expedition 33 last night. I got past the first boss, which was pretty insane. And I did find Mael, which was pretty sick. Bro, why are you leaving? I'm back. Come on. Cool. I wanna die. Yep. Oh. Come on, die, you cry havoc. Yeah, I think their fate is toast. So let's go elsewhere. This one might have a better time. No, that's the CE, never mind. Occult potion. It's restoring MP or HP or MP. Consumed upon use of. Okay. It's a cool coffer. Oh yeah, the relic there. 745. So it's higher than base crafted. Hmm. You need 4,000 just for one piece of gear. Oh my god. Ooh. The soul shards. Hey yo, time mage, let's go. Sloga. Oh no. Do. Leave me alone. Ah. Splat. Jaden, please. Jaden. No, Jaden. Alright, I'm just gonna back out because Trey. Mm. Alright, let's go back to tutorial log because it's instances. Okay, so Trey's not here. Hmm. Let me switch instance. Why can't I specify my instance? Cause I know that Trey's around here. Stretching. I'm tired and stretching. I'm stretching, we're tired and tired of stretching. Oh, it's raining, yippee. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna end off the stream here because of the fact that I have to go do a thing. So I thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. I sure did. If you haven't already, Purple app, follow and check panels for socials. Red app, subscribe, check description for socials. And finally, Clock app. Excuse me, Clock app. Click the plus button and take a look at the bio for socials. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and up to you all next time. Goodbye guys.